Have you ever wondered how websites are created? Well, it all starts with HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the language used to create web pages and websites. HTML is a markup language, which means that it uses tags to mark up content and tell the web browser how to display it. When you visit a website, your web browser interprets the HTML code and displays it as a web page. HTML is the foundation of every website, and it's the first thing you need to learn if you want to become a web developer. Hello and welcome to Code Easy, where we learn to code by sharing our experience and knowledge. Without delay, let's dive into today's topic, basics of HTML. Before writing our first HTML code, we will need a text editor. So there are tons of text editor available online, and you can even write your HTML script in Notepad, but the best one that I prefer is Visual Studio Code. I will put the link in the description to download this Visual Studio Code, and I will quickly show you how to download it. So first go to that website, and then if you're using Windows, you can download the Windows version, or if you're using a Mac version, then you can download it from this link. So once you download, you can install it, and then once you install, you will see this screen. So let's write our first HTML code. So let's create a new file here, and we will save it as index.html. So HTML files needs to be saved as .html extension because our web browsers will only know it is a HTML document if we save it as HTML. So let's create one, and I will save it in my local disk. So you can save it anywhere you like. So I will write it as HTML, and I'll save it here. So let's write our first HTML tags. So HTML tags starts with itself, like HTML. So this is the start of any HTML document. So it starts with any HTML tags. If you open a tag, it needs to be closed, otherwise you will get an error. So there are a few tags here and there that does not need a closing tag. It itself will act as a closing tag, which we will learn in later videos. But for now, understand this, that any HTML tags that you open needs to be closed. So this is the first thing that you always write when you write any HTML code. And after that, we have a title tag. So this title tag, what it does is, if you have ever been to any websites before, so the title tag will give the title up here. So let's give our first code as a title. First code as a title. Now the next tag that comes is head. So this head will set a heading for the website. So we can write code here, and the other tag that comes is the body tag. So this body tag will include all the things that is included in a website, just as images, paragraph, text, and tables, or whatever we want to include in a web page will go inside the body tag. So for now, we will write one paragraph. So p tag will let us write a paragraph in our web page. So this is my first coding project. So once we write all these, we can save it, and we will go to the folder where we last saved our HTML file. Click there, and yeah, this is the file that we saved earlier. So we will open that, and just like that, we have our, let's put it here so that it can be visible. So as you can see, the HTML tag has helped us create a web page. So this is the file that we created, and there's a title. So as I mentioned earlier, the title will set the title of the web page up here in a tab, so that titles come up here. And after that we have the head. So head section is the top of the website. So any website, there will be a top part that will be called as a head, and the body part is the actual body where everything of a website goes. So if I add another paragraph, for example, this is my first coding project, second paragraph. So if we save that and if we jump back to the website again, you can see that nothing has changed. So for this to change, we will need to reload the page. Yeah, and you can see that we have two separate paragraphs up here as we have written up here. That's it, guys. With just a few HTML tags, you can create a web page. So of course there's much more to learn about HTML, but this is a great place to start. I hope you all understood what HTML is and the basic tags of HTML. So you guys can practice this, download the code editor, and then once you download it, set up a file and then write these very few basic lines of code. But for now, stick to these few tags, try to make your first web page, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.